Valley Club, the Halloween path for the Sanguine Maria Fusion is live right now. We also have some 5-star perfect souls for Raphael and April O'Neil. What is Beth Pass? How much is it going to cost you? In this video, we got all the calculations plus some options. And if you're ready for them, you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin Raid channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Yes, we are back. It was an excellent vacation, but we're back in studio. So normal audio quality, normal video quality, and we're talking all about the Halloween path event. If you get some value for the video today, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Raid Shadow Legends video goes up on a normal week, at least 6 pieces of Raid Shadow Legends content. But let's jump into the game because we are live with the Hero's Path right now. And unfortunately, I did a little bit of it. We were on a plane and I wanted to record the video, but we got back and we're going to record it now. But unfortunately, I spent some of these Halloween points already, 250 points, and I got some of these soul coins here. You could spend it on either soul coins or some silver. I thought the soul coins was a better value there. And then we're going all the way down here. We have on the left side the 5-star soul for Raphael, the right side the 5-star soul for April O'Neil. Unfortunately, the avatars for both of these characters are afterwards. So if you do want that avatar, you would have to get that 5-star perfect soul and then get that avatar afterwards. But down the middle, you would have to collect some keys and then get 25 shards, stay in the running for the Sanguine Maria Fusion. If you don't skip any events, you would need this one. And then if you go down and get some of these other fragments here, there are 50 extra fragments, meaning that you could skip 2 events if you get both of these. If you get one of these, you could skip 1 event. If you're gonna get one, I would suggest getting both of this just because the way the path runs. We're gonna talk about some of the calculations on what I am gonna do. Hey, but before we get into all those options, I do want to remind you, if you want to start off a brand new Raid Shadow Legends account, maybe get a buddy to play with you or a second account. Use the QR code up there or the link in the description. That will get you off to the best start in Raid Shadow Legends. Triple legendary, triple epic start, starting off with Karato Fox Hunter, and then you have a login calendar from Michelangelo going on right now. It's only going to mid-November, so this is the best time to start a brand new account. And then as you as soon as you start your account, within 24 hours, enter one of these codes to get another legendary champ. Desert Queen gets you 200x. She's a great support champ. Monkey King gets you Sun Wukong. He is a great PvP damage dealer. And UD King gets you Ultimate Death Knight. He is one of the best tanks in the game. And as you continue to build your account, you'll get Uugo, Zargala, and Tagoar all for free. Those are some great epic champs and getting you off to a great start for Raid Shadow Legends. All right, but jumping back to this Hero's Path and looking to scoring for this, normal dungeon divers, and you can kind of double dip with the Ice Golem tournament going on right now. Unfortunately, with the Gear Ascension tournament that awards that Prism Crystal, no double dipping with that. So the Phantom Shogun Grove, you're not going to get points for that, or the Sand Devils Necropolis, you're not getting points for that as well. So that can get you the Prism Crystal, but not getting any of this stuff here. So if you're just looking to be the most efficient, Event Dungeon Stage 3 is the most efficient. I believe you're getting about 2.5 points per every energy you spend. So if you would just want to be super efficient with everything, the Event Dungeon Stage 3 will get you the most points, but it won't get you any usable gear or anything like that. The reason that it's such a good stage, if you want to be really efficient for dungeon divers, is it's not going to get any of those mystery shards here. But the main place you're going to score if you want to participate on this is going to be from some shards, opening shards. Obviously, the big one here, Sacred Shards, 4,500 points. Primal Shards, I think they did say they're going to double the points for this, but 2,700 points, and there's no extra chance for mythical characters. So as much as I consider like Shards just point scoring for some of these events like this, I would try to, at least for the Primal Shards, at least hold those until there's a double event for mythical characters. But yeah, so there's a few different options that we could go down. For myself, I think what I'm going to do is 25 of these shards here. I think I want to get the perfect soul for Raphael. Now, as far as both of these champions, I don't think the soul for either of these is super necessary. April will probably need it more. I want to get the one for Raphael just because I want some souls for all of my turtles. The good thing about these souls, if you did manage to collect these turtles, even after the collab goes away, you can still get the souls for them. So getting these turtles during this collab before it goes away, I believe it's still November 13th the collab is ending, is I think more important. But I think this is fun to get. I think, like I said, April O'Neil will be a little bit better with that soul because that 5-star gives accuracy. Raphael doesn't need as much accuracy as April O'Neil needs. However, April O'Neil not as useful. Maybe high level live arena, but even high level arena, you probably got some better options at this point. So as far as his passive, the thing about Raphael, he does not need that accuracy there. So if you look at a lot of his buffs there, he plays the block revive if the target is killed. That I don't think that needs accuracy. All of these buffs here, he is ignoring them. If he's not under buffs, he is gonna attack under shield buffs and increasing the damage against them. He is placing a perfect veil and unkillable. He does not need accuracy for that. So really no accuracy needed for his kit. Although the more souls and stuff will up his damage, what he's doing. April O'Neil, however, in the Sacred Order, she does need accuracy if you want her to function properly, especially with this move. 75% stealing all buffs from target. The more accurate she is, the better that's gonna be. 75% chance of stealing 100% of the target's turn meter, 75% placing a nullify and seal debuff on the target. Yeah, she does self-buff herself with more accuracy on her A3, and it gives her extra turns, so she could go right into this A2 with all that extra accuracy. So she may not even need it, but I think the 5-star soul will be a little more valuable on April O'Neil rather than all that extra accuracy on Raphael. But with all that said, I'm still going for Raphael just because the thematic part of that. And at the end of the day, this is the game, and you can do the most efficient, or you can do what makes you happy. And getting that 5-star soul for Raphael, looking at all this extra damage, will make me a little happier. But let's look at the calculations for this. Obviously, if you are just going for the 25 shards, it is right here, but you would need to get this key. So the cheapest would be to get either one of these, and then you could go down this path or this path. I would go this path. I think this soul is a little bit more valuable than the Polarium points. So going down this path, getting these epic relic crafting materials down here, and then going on and getting this epic book, and then getting this key. Then you're gonna have to come back down this path here in the middle, and then choosing either this rare book or this relic crafting materials or this gear crafting materials. Going down here, I'm probably gonna go for the gear crafting materials. Then you're gonna open up this key down here, and then another 4,000 points get you those first 25 shards that gets you the first 25 shards for Thorn Golem. And all that, if we look at some calculations, will cost 18,250 points. And if we divide that 18,250 points by, if you're just doing this with Sacred Shards, of 4,500 shards, so 4,500 points, so 4,500, and that is a little over 4 shards per. So that will get you the Thorn Golem Shard. That will get you 25 Thorn Golem Shards, 4 Sacred Shards. And if we look at what the previous Summon Rush cost, that is a little cheaper than the Summon Rush. You can skip out on the Summon Rush and the Champ Chase if you're doing both of these, and that would require you to get 75 of these shards. You know, if you're going for 50 shards, you might as well just spend the extra 4,000 and get the extra shards for Thorn Golem. If we go back in there, let's actually switch this color for the marker here. Let's go for blue for this. All right, so now that it's blue, let's go. What else will we need? So we would need to go down this path here to get the rest of them. So we need to get another 500. You can get experience, or you could go down these. They're both cost the same, but either one. Then getting these relic crafting materials, getting this 4,000 here, and then getting this key. Once you get this key, you're gonna continue down. You're gonna open up this lock here, continue all the way down here, and then you're gonna go 10,000 points here, and then to 4,000. Now, since you've done all that work, I think it makes sense to get a little bit more and get this 4,000 here. You do have some mythical relic crafting materials, but we added all that up, very, very similar point cost, 42,000 points versus 46,000 points. So the cost for this is gonna be very, very similar. It's one extra Sacred Shard, or about 2,000 extra points, a little less than 2,000 if you're going that Event Dungeon Stage 3. But if we checked out 46,250 and the amount of Sacred Shards you would need for that, let's divide that by 4,500. That is a little over 10 Sacred Shards, and that is good. That should get you 75 Thorn Golem Shards. That seems like a little cheaper than most normal Summon Rushes and Champ Chase tournaments. So if you're just going for that Sanguine Maria fusion, this is a pretty friendly event in my opinion, but that's not what I want. I want a soul for this. And if we look at the soul it's gonna cost, you're gonna go down pretty much the same path as the key here. So you can go down and get these materials here. You can get some chaos dust here and get this right here, this legendary book, much more valuable. But if you're just looking the cheapest way, well, you go down this path here, get this legendary relic after materials, and there is that soul. It's gonna cost an extra 3,000 to get this avatar, which for me is a little expensive. So that will get you the soul for Raphael. And if you're just looking for the soul without getting those 25 fragments, coming back up here, getting those 2,500 fragments, that is not a lot. 67,750 just for that soul. Now, I don't know, seems kind of costly, but seems kind of in line with what they are charging in their events for souls like this. So we just looked at that 67,750 for that. Divide that by the 4,500 per sacred shard that we're getting. That is 15 of them. So, you know, I think a lot of, like, some people were thinking 20 sacred shards for 5-star soul. Some people think a little less. 15 is less, so it's still very costly, but not as much as at least I was expecting for the soul for Raphael. I don't know. Maybe it's a little cheaper because he doesn't seem to need all that extra accuracy, and April seems like more of a luxury character than someone that really you're gonna do really hard use in arena. So that's what it would cost there. Now, if we go back to this Photoshop here, the path that I'm going on, getting this soul, and the souls will cost the same amount. Whether you go on the left side path for Raphael or the right side path for April O'Neil, it's gonna cost the same amount. But then we're just gonna have to backtrack on here. So let's do this one more color here. Let's pick let's pick yellow here. All right, so let's go yellow. And the last path is gonna be, once we've gotten that Raphael 5-star soul, we're just gonna continue down this exact same path that we went to for the fragments, and then we're just gonna get these extra shards for the fragments. So it's gonna cost a little bit more. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing. What I'm gonna be doing though is farming spider as much as possible. Hopefully with just spider, we could get like this part here. That will be about a sacred shard away. So if we reset this calculator here and see how much it would need for that 5-star perfect soul for one of the characters and 25 thorn golem shards, 75,750, and that is divided by 4,500, and that is 16. So a little less than 16, about 17 shards would get you all the way. That is spending no energy for myself. I am going to spend as much energy as possible to try to do this cheaply as possible, but still probably going to end up spending maybe 15 sacred shards at the least there. So that is what I'm doing. Hopefully this helps you figure out what you want to do. Again, souls are great. I think they're more of a collector item for some of these characters, just because, like I said, Raphael doesn't need a lot of accuracy. If you're using him a full turtle team, he's getting a lot of extra turns, and this seems like he kind of can survive even with that berserk debuff when he's on a full turtle team, which is where I'm planning to use Raphael. With April O'Neil, she's probably like a luxury arena character. I would like to build her. I would like her soul, but not at that cost. So probably gonna sit on the bench for a little while, and hopefully down the road we get lucky with pulling her souls in that soul chamber there. But that is it, guys. That is what I'm going for. Let me know what you're doing. Are you in for the souls? Are you in for Sanguine Maria? Are you trying to do both, or are you skipping everything, still saving for a Leonardo event that Clarum said is still coming and should be as ascribed, but just the dates that they gave out in those previous leaks are going to be a little different. So hopefully you did get some value from this video. If you did, leave the video a like. If you want to start off a brand new account, start off a second account, maybe get one of your friends to play with you, use that link to start off that account, or the link in the description, or that QR code up there, or the link in the description to start off that account. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck with the path. Hog fist bump, ValleyFlyin out. Take care, guys.